How's it going, guys? I'm Austin Prechtel, Prechtelevate Performance. Just wanted to show you guys what I went and bought at the grocery store today. A little, video showing some of the foods that I get every week for me and my family in order to, help us live a healthier lifestyle and help us, right now I'm in a cutting phase, kind of a maintenance cutting phase, and so some of these foods are really helpful when it comes to trying to lose weight and feeling full still. So I'm going to show you guys what I've got going on. So as you guys can see, I've got meat here. I've got lean beef. The lower the fat percentage, the higher in general, the protein content's going to be, so that'll help you hit your protein. Usually I do, 90% lean and above. I don't like to go below that. Otherwise it gets a little too fatty. I've got some tri-tip steak. I love me some steak, making steak, potato, and like some greeny leafy vegetable like spinach or broccoli. That's gonna help you get your protein intake as well. Chicken, got the chicken breasts. Gotta have some chicken, high protein, low calorie. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a pulled barbecue chicken recipe that's super easy. I'm gonna do it live or maybe do a video for you guys so that way you can cook with me. That'll be cool. You already know I enjoy my cookies. I got some brown butter cookies and ginger molasses cookies. I think I'm of the mindset that it's better not to totally, remove these foods from your diet, because otherwise you're going to feel stressed out and you're not going to it's easier to have that like in the back of your mind, knowing that it's there and you can have it whenever you want, rather than restricting yourself completely and like binge eating or having like an episode and like a snap happens and then then you mess up for who knows how long. So I like to have those, if I'm feeling kind of got my sweet tooth, coming into control of my brain. So I like to have those as needed. And then I got all my beans. They're having a sale on canned beans at Fred Meyer. So I got a bunch more cans. I just got them stacked up like this. There's more that aren't shown here. But I make a really good chili where I have basically like 7 different kinds of beans in it and like 3 or 4 different kinds of meats. And it is delicious. So I'll show you guys how to do that too sometime. Got my split pea soup and lentils, because those are super, kind of like a superfood, I guess. They're high in protein, really high in fiber, is the main reason why I consume them. They got some potatoes. I got other potatoes too. Potatoes are awesome for feeling satiated, guys. They're one of the most satiating foods out there. You eat some potatoes, you're gonna feel full. You're not gonna, eat a lot of other food that you shouldn't be including, so that way it helps you stay satiated so you don't go over your daily caloric intake. Mandarin oranges, guys. I don't personally eat these, but these are great for the kiddo and for Jessica, because 1 cup of these is only 35 calories, pretty low in sugars, no added sugars, which is great. Try to avoid added sugars, not because sugar is necessarily like the devil or anything like that, but just because it's just going to make it a little bit sweeter, but it's going to be a lot more calories than you want. So just best to avoid added sugar. Which brings me to this next thing, which is stevia. This is a sweetener, 0-calorie sweetener. It's plant derived. It's really good if you need something sweet but you don't want to use your calories. I like to use this for just about anything. Like, you can use it in baked goods, you can use it in your coffee, which I recommend, which I've talked about before. Thought I'd give this a try. I love flavored coffees, even though I know it's like artificial sweeteners or whatever, but I don't care. It's delicious, so I'm treating myself to this. And then I'm gonna be kind of bad or be good, and I bought a giant thing of that, so that way in a pinch, or if I'm trying to save some money, I've got that large thing of coffee that I can take some out of it anytime I need to. On to the condiments, guys. condiments really add up if you're not careful. Anytime you go to like B-dubs for dipping sauces or like, you know, eating french fries or whatever, anytime you put condiments on things, you need to track that stuff because they're pretty calorically dense. So to help with that, I got some low calorie, low sugar, sodium. Not so much big on the low sodium, but you know, it's great to have lower sugar ketchup. And then this is my go-to G. Hughes. They've got such a good barbecue sauce, and the calories, like, let me show you guys. God damn, like 10 calories per serving. Like, you could drink this whole bottle and it'd only be 170 calories, which I don't recommend. But yeah, I like to use this for any kind of dipping, for like chicken nuggets or chicken, or like my pulled chicken, barbecue chicken that I do. That's my go-to. Gonna go on to, got some shredded lettuce and some veggies. Asparagus, high in micronutrients, good for gut health. Shredded lettuce. I think I'm gonna make some like slaw for Jessica because she really likes coleslaw. I like coleslaw too. Gonna do that so that can go on some of the pulled pork or the pulled chicken sandwiches, tacos, you name it. Anytime you need some, you know, something to help fill your stomach up, lettuce and spinach and things like that are great. Bananas for the kiddo and potassium for Jess. Which is funny, bananas have a lot of potassium in them, but not nearly as much as potatoes have, which is kind of funny. And I think oranges also have more potassium than bananas, but for some odd reason, bananas are just notoriously known for having potassium. But they're good food. They have relatively high satiety and also help with, you know, if you have a sensitive stomach. They're one of the foods for, like, a lot of doctors call it like the brat diet, but bananas are one of them just because they're really good and easy on your stomach and your gut microbiome. Then I've got these. These are so awesome. Jessica loves these because I use canned chicken and this and some, like, a little bit of soy sauce, throw it in the microwave. I'll show you guys how to make it sometime. So for this whole bag, it's only 240 calories for this whole freaking bag. And it has noodles in it too, so really like doing that, making that for her because it's easy, simple. Got the tuna, flavored tunas. These are all delicious. They're out of garlic, which is one of my favorite, but I picked some of these up because they were on sale. Super great, just basically all protein. Some deli meat. Jess loves her sandwiches. Speaking of sandwiches, low calorie bread, guys. This just came out. I haven't seen this before. This is at the store. By Franz, keto bread. Apparently it's pretty much no calories because all of the carbs are fiber essentially. You can't digest them, so they don't count. Yeah, keto bread, I guess. Before I saw this today, I've been getting Sara Lee has a 45 calorie bread, which is basically half of the calories that a normal slice of bread has. So definitely, if you like sandwiches, this is your ticket to having more calories to use on other things, guys. Strawberries, sweet, low calorie. Get yourself some strawberries if you have a sweet tooth and you don't have any calories left, or you're low calorie, you know, you don't have that many calories in general because you're like really low body fat or something. Blueberries, great antioxidants, also sweet. I like these a lot. Cauliflower stalks are kind of expensive, but they're really tasty. I really like them, and I don't think that they're like necessarily all that better for you compared to potato chips, but you can eat more of them, I think, than like, so there's like, you know, that whole, you know, because you're chewing more and because you're eating more, even if it's not that, you know, calorically dense or whatever, you will feel fuller. Just because you're chewing more and you're giving your stomach a chance to fill up. So I really like these. I like veggie straws and veggie chips. Trader Joe's has a really good brand of those that I like better than the actual veggie straw brand. And then frozen veggies, guys. Broccoli, cauliflower, California style veggies. I already have a bunch of frozen, just straight up broccoli. Super convenient when you're in a pinch and you need some filler. I always have these on deck whenever I'm making my steak, potatoes, because maybe I don't want to cook spinach. I've also got frozen spinach in the freezer. Throw this in a microwave, and like you'll feel so much fuller if you do these things. So, yeah, guys, this is what I went grocery shopping and got today. I got some yogurt and cheese too that I'm not really showing you because I wanted to get that in the fridge. But yeah, let me know what you think, and give some of these foods that I showed you a try if you're trying to lose weight and you're struggling to feel full and you're always hungry. A lot of these foods, not those foods, those are for me. A lot of these foods will make you feel full, good source of fiber, good source of antioxidants and micronutrients. And yeah, guys, just make smarter decisions like those sauces and condiments. Free up some calories so that way you're not wasting everything on stuff that you don't even really necessarily care about, that you're not even aware of. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot, and give these a try.